Okay, Sagittarius, this is your reading. So the main thing that I want to, like as far as the opening of this, is just to tell you that the readings tend to change as we go. So I could be saying, oh, this is about a relationship and blah, 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 and this is going on and blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden you get some clarifying cards and it's like, oh, wait a minute. This is, and you have this realization and the whole thing could change. So if you were drawn to this reading, then I'd like to think that there's a message in here for you. So if it doesn't feel like the reading is for you at first, just be patient. Okay, so we do have love as our card, overall energy. First one yet under the deck is inspiration. So this might be a love reading. However, the other ones haven't really been. So let's go ahead and get started. This is for Sagittarius. Cards have been pre-shuffled as well. This is for Sagittarius. Ooh, wow. First card out, the heart of your reading, Temperance. Oh, after, so maybe finding, okay. Here's another thing. This is probably why the readings can change so much, because I need to stop doing this where I'm going to go into detail of every card. Let me just get some cards out and then we'll read what it is. But under the deck we've got the Seven of Wands. So this is kind of a defensive energy, being very defensive about things. Temperance is finding balance and healing and being patient. So very conflicting. The heart of your reading though is Temperance. So let's go ahead and get out the current energy, even though that is kind of giving us an overall energy of what the reading's about. We're going to get a current energy, then we'll get the past, present, future. Ooh, beautiful. Let's get the past. Wow, this probably is a love reading. We've got the Two of Cups here. We've got this. Ooh, past hasn't been so great. Walked away from that, though. Walking away from... Wow, done some healing. Holy cow, you guys. Okay, let's get the current situation. Okay. Movement slow and responsible. And what is the future? I'm going to clarify these as well. When we get court cards like that, I like to clarify just to know what is going on, what we're moving in on, or another court card. All right. Under the deck we have Magician. All right, let's get the advice. And then we're going to get it could be a partnership between earth sign and air sign. But definitely need more cards. All right, advice. Ace of Swords. Ooh, and High Priestess. So trusting your intuition. It's kind of like a card. Like in your gut. The Ace of Swords is having that aha moment clarity, the sword of truth. So this could be the advice of speaking the truth or choosing your truth. This person's holding the sword. This is the page is the one who grabs that ace of swords. So your advice could be, because the future is the page of swords, and your advice is, here is the sword. The page of swords is somebody, it's kind of like a curiosity energy, someone trying to find out the truth, spying. But when we have this sort of truth here, I feel like it's more along the lines of all right, let me get it's really weird because this is like almost like a truth. Well, here's our under the deck card, so that's going to go here. The High Priestess. Wow, and then the King of Swords is right here. There's a lot of swords. But so the past position is about deception, theft, being lied to, or like there's some kind of lie that's going on. And you're wanting to heal a partnership. So I don't know if the lie was told. I feel like, and yeah, and you're trying to be responsible because the Knight is the slowest moving knight, but they're very responsible. And then this is you holding the sword of truth. So I feel like when you put it all together, you're trying to heal. Like this is the energy of, this is a symbol of like of health, so to speak, like and their great partnership. So I feel like you're trying to heal, and this is healing as well, trying to bring balance and healing to something that there might have been some trust that was lost. And so the only way you can do that, you feel like, by being responsible is by showing the truth. Let's clarify. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna bring this one over. Yeah. All right. So I was being called more to this deck. Whoa. It's almost like somebody needs some information about something, and you're feeling like you're the one that has the information. I don't know how many, I mean, seems like a very specific reading, and I don't know how many of you are going to resonate with this. However, it might change as we go, so just, all right. I want to get the Knight of Pentacles here. I'm going to get this first column, the Emperor. So I was getting the energy of someone who's trying to be responsible. So the Emperor is somebody who's going to kind of be a leader and take charge. So I feel like you're trying to do the right thing, and you're in that energy of the Emperor. Doing the right thing, being responsible. Under the deck is the Six of Pentacles there, so that's about equal give and take. Basically, somebody has, something was stolen from somebody, or they were deceived or something, and you're trying to set things right. Okay, I need to clarify the Page of Swords. Two of Pentacles. So trying to bring that balance instead of juggling. We've got balance here. What's under the deck? Eight of Cups. So walking away from. Okay, so I feel like there could be two different scenarios going on in your situation, to where you're having to juggle. I'm lying to this person over here, and so I have to keep this story going. So it's like there's the truth, and then there's this lie, and you're walking away from it. You're not going to be doing this juggling anymore. You're going to grab the Sword of Truth. So this is the Future card. Like you're not doing this crap anymore. Okay. So our advice, let me clarify the advice card for the Ace of Swords. Four of Swords. So this is about resting, recuperating, kind of rejuvenating, getting our strength back. Healing. It's a card of healing. It's a card of pause. And then the Death card is under the deck. So she has there's a cat balled up on her lap right here. And cats can represent psychic intuition, like the psychic abilities. I feel like the lie needs to die off, maybe. So you need to grab the sword, like basically tell the truth. So you can finally get rest. Or, like this is taking too much energy, perhaps. I want to clarify the Seven of Swords. Whoa. What? Did that just fly? Two of Wands. So this is when we are trying to it's like a fork in the road. Like we're trying to decide. We could, go this way and keep the secret. We could go this way and illuminate the situation, type of thing. Tower moment. Basically, any way, either path is going to create a tower moment. If you say, you know, what's been going on, that's going to create a tower moment in their life. If you keep the secret, it's going to create a tower moment in your life, so to speak. Either way, it's just like delaying the inevitable. Okay, let me see. Let me see, Temperance. 8 of Wands. So, movement, communication. So the way to heal and find balance is to, you know, this is also about the arrows of love. So basically, you know, communicate the truth to someone, show them that you respect them, so to speak. This is very weird. I'm trying to figure out you know, if it's not someone that was stealing, lying, all of that, if it wasn't you that was stealing, lying, if this is basically, we're reading it as you're stealing your happiness and your future from yourself back in the past, and now you've healed from it. Your mind is set on something very healthy, a healthy partnership. You're coming in with you're wanting to make an offer and being very firm about it. But this is where it started looking like a truth to me, so that's why I was reading it that way. I'm trying to see if I can read it like, you know, you healed from your past and now you're gonna find a relationship. I don't know. This is where it gets weird to me with this page. I'm going to go ahead and clarify the 2 of Cups and then see if there's a different way to read the reading. Empress. Self-love is, you know, the Empress is totally about self-love, and we have the love card here. Hanged Man, getting a different perspective. All right, so let me get another card for the Page of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles. Star. And then let me get another advice for the Ace of Swords and 4 of Swords. Ten of Wands under the deck. Okay. So this is still kind of making the same sense as far as healing, and you know, you'll have rest and things will feel a lot lighter and all of that. This is the 6 of Swords, where you're healing and you're moving to calmer waters. So by either seeing the truth or telling the truth, that is going to make things better. And this is the future. The Page of Swords, so being curious or grabbing the sword of, you know, basically, instead of juggling and then putting all your faith and hope into that, Okay, so two different ways to read this reading is the first way of you or someone that you care significant about has been deceived, and you can go either way, where you continue letting them being deceived or you bring the light to them, where you communicate so that they can heal. You show them love and kindness and mutual respect. You take it upon yourself to be responsible and to bring them the truth, and have hope and faith that everything will work out. And that releases a heavy burden from you to where you are able to let the weight of that go. All of this is you trusting your intuition and knowing that is something that you have to do. It could be something big to where it causes a tower moment in their life, but if it's not you, then eventually it will do that anyways. You can also read this as, in the past, you were stealing your own happiness from yourself because you didn't have self-love and you didn't feel like you deserved good things, and then you decided to take a new path of healing, and that has brought in the self-love to where you know that you deserve a mutual partnership. So you're going to take action on that, and maybe tell someone how you feel. And then the future spot is where it gets weird, because you're basically making an offer and putting, having that faith and hope and putting everything into it. The star card is where she's pouring everything back into it, having faith and trust that it's going to work out. Not really sure how, but it will. But I feel like in the future with that scenario, you will be feeling like you're balancing between your old self and your new self. Like you're going to be you're going to be balancing between these two. Okay, so this is where it kind of gets clear. It's so weird how all of a sudden you're going to be balancing between these two, about just putting having that self-love and knowing that's what you deserve, and if it's meant to be, it will be, and having that faith and all of that. And then balancing between your old self is wanting to look in their phone to see if you can trust them, or spy on them on social media, that kind of thing. Like, this is your old self of, not truly believing you deserve this mutual Two of Cups, mutual partnership where we're both giving each other equal, into filling each other's cups equally, right? So if you're not believing that you deserve somebody that's going to fill your cup as much as you're filling their cup, then that's stealing your happiness, because that's what you're going to you're going to self-sabotage. So you're going to be, in the future, a little bit of juggling between your old self and your new self. Your advice is to chill, relax, rest, recuperate. Your life will be moving to calmer waters, so that means that you can learn and heal from your past, because these are healing cards right here. So heal and keep moving forward, not backward. This is kind of like the sword of truth, right? So, and these are downloads, just like in the tower. These things are, and then the laurel, from the laurel wreath is on here. So that is basically having the clarity that I need to heal in order to move on to calmer waters. So your advice is to stick with the healing path, try not to go backwards. And this is all for not only self-love, but for a love that you deserve. But only you can decide if it will be successful or not. If you stay on the right path of your future self. I feel like this Two of Pentacles is more of a Zen Two of Pentacles than some of the other ones are really chaotic. This one is more like, okay, I'm really trying to stay, balanced here. Keep the, and it's directly, we have Temperance directly above. All right. So that's how drastic a tarot message can be, because I have no way to talk with each of you. I have no specific question that you're asking, like a querent usually asks a question, things like that. So there you go. I hope this helped. I hope it brought you the clarity that you were looking for, and I will see you in my next one.